Hi everyone, I'm Stefanie and this is Misty, my tiny wagon. I built Misty during the pandemic and she was a way for me to stay sane during all the social distancing that was going on. I added tons of character and even a hint of luxury, so please join me on a tour. I started out with a 7x12 flatbed trailer that's 84 square feet, and the fold-out deck adds another 20 square feet to it. For the exterior walls, I used cedar tongue and groove and protected it with several layers of marine-grade stain. I chose to use plexiglass for the windows so I don't have to worry about broken glass. I also had brakes and a new axle installed on the trailer just for safety reasons. The exterior storage comes in really handy for my setup equipment like my leveling jacks and all that. I built this bay to make Misty a little bit more aerodynamic while we're driving. The top part serves as storage and a shelf inside in my sleeping loft, and on the bottom I store my propane gas. There's more exterior storage on the other side, and my setup includes this portable water heater I love that I also use for showers, and my Camp Chef range and oven because I prefer to cook outside whenever possible. My solar lanterns look really pretty at night. By the way, you can find product links of all the things I love to use in the description below or on my website, including the super comfortable hammock chair. Well, come on in, let me show you Misty's interior. Yes, you too. This is a handmade hammered copper sink from Egypt. Got my dishes up on the shelf. I decided not to do cabinets because it makes the room look smaller. Got some magnetic spice containers here. This is kind of nice. You can hang your utensils and it turns. And here's my stove and range. It's got illuminated lights. And this is my Norcold fridge. Works fine. It's a 3-way fridge, so I can run it on batteries, on propane, and on regular 120. Got a little freezer up here. Everything works awesome. Have a cooler in my car as well, just for beverages and stuff that I don't really need in here. But yeah, works great. Under here, I have my water storage. I do have 2 5-gallon containers of fresh water and 1 5-gallon container of gray water, the holding tank. And there's my foot pump and my power pack that operates the lights on the stove, and it also operates the control board of the fridge. Here are some of the parts of my solar setup. I'm all about power, especially now that I'm taking videos. But so this is an emergency pack just to charge my phone in case I run out of batteries. I usually have it in my dashboard in my car. This is the charger for the exterior outdoor lights that I wanted to test out this weekend. Haven't gotten a chance, was too busy, and that's okay. This is my Jackery, the Explorer 500. It's charging really well out here. I love my Caravan. Like you see in the display here, it's charging at 60 watts and it's at 86%. It's pretty nice to see that. And those are fold up solar panels that are 100 watts. And some of the parts I used aromatic cedar, like this is aromatic cedar. And for the river pour, for the epoxy pour, I used aromatic cedar as well. The pour itself, it was the first time I did it and it was an absolute nightmare. If you want to know what not to do when pouring epoxy, ask me. You can actually see what happened in the video of Misty's build. It was an absolute nightmare, I'm telling you. The heat of making the tea in the morning is enough to give me a warmth that I need. I don't need a heater at this point. This is my shelf rack. I splurged a little bit. I love this thing. Both seats have storage underneath. And here I have my electrical gadgets, like my heater. Like I said, I haven't even used it yet. And there's storage in here as well. I have to turn these down for it. So here's all my toiletries and more storage in back. It goes pretty deep back there. I still am moving in, so I haven't even used all the space yet. And then, you know, I love my little shelves. This is my travel plant. Both mirrors, this one and the one on the other side, the little bit bigger one, are directly from Morocco. This is my bed area, my sleeping loft. It's a full-size bed. It is memory foam mattress. It's super comfortable. This lamp I ordered from India. More storage in here. This is my pantry. I'll open it. My pantry also goes really deep. It was very important for me to have plenty of storage. After traveling in a van like 20 plus years ago, and I know how limited space can be, it was just one of my main focuses. Here I have my potatoes and my oils, cooking oils, vinegar. Did another epoxy pour on my pull-out table here, and I think it's really pretty. As I mentioned earlier, I went with the flow, so it only made sense to put like the table right on top, not to lose any space and storage under here. And I did bring the seats up a little bit, but when I sit down now, it's a little high, and it's okay though. You know, if I wanted to, if I needed to, I could adjust it, but it's okay. I can live with that. Just gobble my soup. When I was building Misty, my intention was to create a sacred space for me that I can call home while I'm traveling. And a space that would make me smile when I enter. And you know what? I've created something much more meaningful than that. It's amazing. Misty is a people magnet. Wherever I go, people come up to me. They want to talk to me. They want to see the interior. And I love watching their faces lighten up with these big bright smiles as they enter. It gives me a lot of joy to inspire others and spark some creativity in them. I've given hundreds and hundreds of tours at this point, and I guess that's my mission now. The blackout blinds in here are custom ordered. When they arrived, they were a little bit too white for me, so I ordered a stencil, a mandala stencil on Etsy, and put stencils on there, so just to loosen it up a little bit. So I bought this fabric and made more blinds, and it actually works really well because these are fabric and they let air flow through. So at night I only have a lot of time when it's hot. I only have these up and I put them on the outside like this, so I have the airflow that I need. And if they are not in use, I have like a wood stick in there. I did sew them myself. Just roll them up like this, and rubber bands up here. Hook them in. And there we go. So this setup works really well for me. I love this toilet. It has no odor. I just pull it out. Flushable. I use an enzyme to control the odor, and yep, it's been good. Let's go further back there. Got a couple more drawers for my towels, rags, toilet paper, paper towel, and then on the other side I have all kinds of knickknacks that I haven't even used yet, but yeah, I'm still moving in, so we'll see. This is probably the weirdest thing for those of you who are really tall. Well, I'm 4'11", and it just made sense for me to use that extra space, that massive extra space for a closet, because I love to hang my clothes. So come on in. And like I said, it works really well for me, these to pull out. I can just select my clothes and then push it back in. I got shoes down here and more hats, more of everything. Same on the other side. Initially I built this ramp for Ralphie so he can, to help him get up onto the bed, and then quickly decided there is more that I can do with this. So I enforced the board underneath, and now I can lay it across here. And during the daytime I can use this as lounge. If it's too hot for me up there during the day, I'll sit here. I can do my reading, and during the night I leave this on, have my toilet underneath, and Ralphie can actually jump from here up there. Toilet goes under here. That's my setup for the night.
The key of living in a small space like this is to be really organized.
Let me show you the rest of the storage up here, okay? The reason why I built the doors and connected them to open to the inside is because of the beautiful antique hinges that I found and installed. They are very easy to take apart, and you can just pull the pin out and you can take the door off. So it was for safety reasons. It took me a little over a year to build Misty, and she weighs 3,600 pounds. And it cost me about $15,000 to get everything done, including all the equipment and everything. Thank you so much for joining me on a tour through Misty, my tiny wagon. I do have a video in the works that shows how I did it step by step. So please stay tuned, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe to my channel so you will never miss another episode of Misty's Adventures. Bye-bye!